I'm going to talk about what you need to do after being involved in an accident. First thing you want to do is check yourself to make sure you're not hurt. And if you're hurt, you might need to call an ambulance or emergency. And if you're okay, check if any of your passengers, if you have any, check if they're okay. So basically, the first thing you need to do is check for injury. The next thing you should do is check if there are any witnesses. You might need a witness who saw the accident, who can vouch for you, especially if you're not at fault for the accident, or if this situation is a little bit unusual. You should go out right away if it's safe to do so, and check if anybody saw the accident, who could be your witness. You can take their name and phone number and see if they would agree to vouch for you and be a witness. The next thing you should do is take pictures of the damage of your vehicle and the other vehicle, and also take a picture of the accident scene. Again, this might help in determining who's at fault and what happened. You might need to send this to your insurance company so that they can determine what happened in the accident and who's at fault. Then you need to exchange information with the other party. So you need to get the information of the other driver, get their driver's license, take a picture if you can. If not, write it down yourself. Don't ask them to write it down because they might give you fake information or bogus information, especially if they don't have license and they're driving. And then the other thing you need to get is the insurance information of the vehicle. Again, you can take pictures of the insurance slip, or you can write it down yourself. To tow or not to tow, you have to determine if you need to get your car towed. If your car is drivable, if it's safe to drive, you don't need to tow it. But if the airbag's deployed, or it's not safe to drive, or there's big structural damage, then you need to tow your vehicle. Be careful when you get your vehicle towed. Make sure that you're using a reputable tow company. If you have roadside assistance like CAA or AAA, you can use that. It's not a bad idea to have a phone number of a towing company that you trust in your phone so that you can call whenever you need them. Be sure not to go out of your vehicle if the accident happened in a highway or on a busy road, because a lot of the people who get hurt in an accident is when they go out of the vehicle in a highway or a busy road, and sometimes they can get killed. We see this in the news all the time. So if you're on a highway or busy road, make sure not to go out of your vehicle. You can go on the side where it's safe, or you can call the police and tell them the situation so they can secure the scene and you can go out safely. Another thing you need to decide on is where to get your vehicle repaired. You want to go to a body shop that is good and reputable, a body shop you can trust. Your insurance company can recommend a body shop to you, or again in advance, put a number of a body shop and address on your phone so that you can take your vehicle there, or you can have your vehicle towed there in case you're involved in an accident. Another thing you might want to consider is settling or paying outside of insurance. If you're at fault, you might not want to involve your insurance because you don't want your insurance rates to go up. Or if the other party's at fault and they want to settle outside of insurance, they might offer that to you. And the good way to do this is to, again, find a good body shop and get a quote for your vehicle, and you can show the quote to the other driver, to the other party, or vice versa. They can go to a body shop, get a quote, and then they can show you the quote. And I suggest paying the body shop directly to make sure that it's paid and you have the invoice as a proof that the vehicle was repaired and you paid for it out of pocket. Now be careful with this. If the other party wants to get cash because, for example, they might not want to get their vehicle repaired right away, or they might just want to keep the money for the depreciation of their vehicle and not get their vehicle repaired. You don't want to get dinged for it later. So what you might want to do is write up an agreement or a contract, sign it and have him sign it, saying that you or he paid for the damage outside of insurance. I hope that was helpful. Take care, drive safe. Till next time.